Welcome to your channel, The People Clause. Today we are going to start a series on EPF Act, Series 1. This first video focuses on the fundamentals, who is covered, and the wage ceiling. Ever looked at your salary slip and wondered why a chunk of your hard-earned money disappears into something called EPF? Or maybe you're an employer trying to figure out if you're legally required to pay it. Today, we're stripping away the jargon. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly what EPF is, who is covered, and most importantly, how the wage ceiling affects your take-home pay. Let's dive in. EPF stands for Employees Provident Fund. It's a social security scheme managed by the EPFO under the Act of 1952. Think of it as a forced savings plan, where both you and your employer contribute. It's not just a savings account. It includes three benefits: the Provident Fund, EPF, the pension scheme, EPS, and insurance, EDLI. It's designed so that when you hang up your boots at 58, you aren't just left with memories, but a massive tax-free corpus. Does every shop and office need to provide EPF? Not quite. The law kicks in for any establishment employing 20 or more persons. Once a company hits that magic 20 feet mark, they must register. But here's a pro tip. Even if a company has fewer than 20 people, they can still sign up voluntarily if both the employer and employees want those benefits. Once you're in, you're usually in for good. Who exactly is an employee? It's broader than you think. It includes permanent staff, daily wagers, and even contractors. If you are drawing a salary from a covered establishment and your basic plus DA is within the limits, you must be enrolled. Even if you're a trainee or on probation, you are likely eligible. The only real outsiders are excluded employees, people who already earn above the ceiling when they join their first ever Provident Fund covered job. Now let's talk about the wage ceiling. Currently, the statutory limit is 15,000 rupees per month, basic plus DA. Scenario A, if you earn 12,000 rupees, EPF is mandatory. Scenario B, if you earn 20,000 rupees at your first job, you are technically an excluded employee and don't have to join. Mandatory EPF is the 12% you must pay if you're under the ceiling. But what if you want to save more? That's where VPF, Voluntary Provident Fund, comes in. You can tell your HR, hey, deduct 20% instead of 12%. The beauty? You get the same high interest rate as EPF. However, remember, your employer is not required to match your voluntary portion. They only match the statutory 12%. Let's look at an example. Suppose your basic is 20,000 rupees. Even though you earn above the ceiling, your company has opted to contribute on your full salary. You pay 2,400 rupees. But look at the employer side. The pension EPS part is usually capped at the 15,000 rupees ceiling. So only 1,250 rupees goes to pension, and the rest goes to your PF savings. This is why your passbook might look a bit lopsided. Why not just take the cash and invest in the stock market? 3 reasons. 1, it's tax-free, EEE status. 2, the interest rate is usually higher than any FD. 3, it comes with EDLI insurance. If something happens to the worker, the family gets up to 7 lakh rupees. It's a triple layer protection. Before we wrap up, a few expert tips. First, your UAN universal account number is yours for life. Don't create a new one when you switch jobs. Second, avoid withdrawing your PF when you change jobs. Transfer it. That continuous service is what makes your final pension and withdrawals tax-free after 5 years. EPF is more than just a deduction. It's your future self thanking you. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button. Have a specific question about your salary slip? Drop it in the comments below. See you in the next video.